Hey guys, Robuscus back again for another video, and in today's video, you guessed it, I'll be playing I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. So let's just go ahead and start a new game then. I've been actually quite excited for this game, just because purely how obscure it is. I mean, welcome chef, before we get started, tell us your name. Okay. Can I not do capital? I can't do lowercase. Okay, it's only capital. But yeah, this game is purely just obscure. I mean, a KFC game is weird enough, but not that weird. Like, restaurants and stuff like McDonald's, Burger King have done promotional games before. But an anime-style dating simulator, that's a little different. So I guess let's see how it turned out. Also, excuse if the quality is bad. I'm not sure exactly how well this will work. I've never really recorded on my PC before, and I just figured out how to do it. So, if something goes wrong, I'm sorry. Hopefully it'll be fixed in future PC videos. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. Anime Chicken. The world is peaceful and serene. You should stay in this moment forever. Or you could wake up now, your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Smack that clock up and at 'em. Yeah, get up and at 'em. Thinking about everything that awaits you in the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. I need to take it seriously. I gotta get going. I gotta get ready. I gotta be the best there ever was. Better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. Yeah. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth equals brushed. Hair, check. Pits, deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, start out the door, and head off to class. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. That's a great cinematic there. Stand in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Maram. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Ryan. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What the? It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Oh, don't cry, Marim. Classic Marim, raised by master chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. Oh, don't cry. But with University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. 3-day only, well, why do they have apartments on campus if it's only 3 days? The sweet girl, Marim, has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Nah, pep talk. Yeah, remember last month when we saw the fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask gave me nightmares. I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower, and that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Marim up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay, and if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Those are killer bangs. Okay. Can you believe I kept them myself? A little bit, I'm not gonna lie. And you can definitely believe it. Yeah, I was ahead of the game there. I cannot believe it. Yes. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands onto the ground. Come on, they're custom. Hey, it's, Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. can't see you there, chicken shins. That's rude. You leave Ryan shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley. Oh, so Ashley. Okay, I get it. But she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. I don't know why they're going on about shins. We're not going to let you or your weird insults get to us. Yeah, exactly. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually walking out his glutes, working, while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Van. You ring. That's a little weird, not gonna lie. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have just been as close as you and Marim, but substantially more devious. I can't believe the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would even allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You think they'd just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe you could hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Meryl. See you later, Luke. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Pop. Oopsie. The thing is broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. Yeah, I think you mean thank you, kid. My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Ryan. So, are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kinda cute? I don't know. Yeah, I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. This oddly realistic photo for an anime-style dating game. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wonder and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. Adorable professor, a scruffy-looking pooch, takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Now, quiet down, everyone. Oh, his name is Sprinkles. That's amazing. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO. The CEO is a corgi. I'm not gonna argue. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. Look at that face. What a cute dog is our professor. This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. That's a fair point. Why don't they have dogs as chefs? Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around as you see a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly, someone close the window. And then, he walks in. What? The way they had that animated. You're immediately swept into the awe of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him, isn't it my favorite student, Arnold? Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Harlan, please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly the room is so sweltering. This is too good. Sweat begins to beat across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you and you're not entirely wrong. Ashley, this over here must be sweaty sweats a lot. It's a really bad insult. Maybe we should open that window back up before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. The Colonel's gonna step in. You two both know my name. We are in the same kindergarten class, and what is with all your weird insults? Besides, why Ryan sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. That's so strange. You're really not helping my defense here. You take a moment to clean yourself up. Doesn't even give me the option. It's a good thing you didn't forget about the deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School. Bark. Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world, led by a dog. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food. And when it's all said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom crooking arena. Why not a foom? Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Student, hey guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss. Quiet! Oh, the pupper's angry. Oh dang, look at that face. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue, you're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Oh, he's such an angry pupper. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing. Here appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Okay, I guess it makes sense. The class bursts into laughter. Don't laugh at him, he's trying his best. Oh, Clank, Wait. I don't know what happened there. Sprinkle walks into the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking based on what I'm picking up here. You definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Chicken! This is KFC. He might find it rude. Well, no, because you give a teacher an apple, he's a dog, so you'd give him a... I hope he doesn't find it rude. Chicken snack. Reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite! Yes! I was right. Well, I think there might be some competition for a new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs, take your seats, and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey Ryan, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me if you're interested. Oh, 2 good options. Okay, so apparently this is my best friend. So I should be loyal. That would make sense. But also I want to get to know the Colonel. Because this is kind of like a backstory, right? He's getting his culinary degree. I have to go with... but I'm gonna make my friend sad. She'll understand. I'm gonna sit by Colonel Sanders. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me the seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can and do the best you can. It's the only way you'll ever get the feeling of accomplishing something. This is so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me. That's incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. You always wash your hands before cooking. Gotta keep the food clean and safe. Forest is to tree as chicken is to... What? Feather? None of those... That doesn't make sense. What's the most efficient eating utensil ever created? Spork. Can do anything with a spork. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat, a pancake that looks like... I'm gonna go pancake. Ah! Sprinkle's a good boy. He's the best boy. Your total score is 4 out of 5. Did I pass? I mean, personally, the silly pancakes I think would have cheered me up, but the other one was a good option. Only one wrong, not too shabby. You might just do alright, kid. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He nods with approval. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. The cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Chicken! Do you smell that? That must be your lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks! I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, I was... It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But, shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said, shh. In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. Please be a bunch of chicken. This must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, the smell is. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this... sorry. Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmers in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. I really want KFC now. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Hey, don't judge the Colonel. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What you think? You want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Shh. Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yes, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I found something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You're trying to get with Colonel Sanders, aren't you? You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Hey, nah. Oh, please. Well, Van the Man, if you don't want any. I'll take his... Well, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts controlling his face as tries to hold in the pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transport you to another dimension. Along with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on the moment. Savor the moment and everything that tells you about Colonel Salt. Focus, try to identify every flavor. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt, maybe? Pepper? Too obvious. Oregano? Basil, maybe? But there's something else. Something dark. Something spicy. You dig deeper. Deeper. Yes, even deeper still until you find it. Could it be? Oh, that's rude. Come on. You really did it. How bold. How adventurous to use. Blank. You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know, a mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Haha, how bold of you to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. Yeah, we'll see if that works out for you. I feel like it might. It's just you and me talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? Or the semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't it be fun learning? You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers, just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I'll use is something my great-grandmother taught me. Wow, you never guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. And blank definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before, so now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But don't tell Colonel Sanders that. Well, I don't want to steal his recipe, though. I don't hope they don't make me. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. Why am I stalking the Colonel? Standing in the quad outside. Oh, it's you again. Hi, Woody. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure how it's the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Nag him to show your no. Well, it was a big idea to adapt it. Be modest but thoughtful. Yeah, you go be modest. I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery. It was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Ryan. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step inside the massive cooking... Whoa, this is a little game showy, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a sec. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? Calm down, you'll be fine, Marim. Yeah, you're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Also, sorry if you're annoyed by some of my voices. I'm trying to make it so it's easier to tell who's who, so I'm not just reading everything in my normal voice. Naturally, Marim looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. That's me. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is me and you. That wasn't clear. Oh, now she's crying. No. Okay, you can be great with the Colonel, but you have some dedication to your friend. Aww. Sure, Ryan, I'll prepare a station. Without you as a partner, Marim's still standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Take the robot. Clank, beep, boop, meow. Oh my, two prudential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick four. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Where do you want to be? Okay, Pop. Honestly, look at that. He's got stuff all over his shirt. He just doesn't seem clean and well doing like a good chef. This guy, on the other hand, is funny. He got here on time. He could actually, presumably, how did he open the door to get in? And, he's actually literally a kitchen appliance. I'm gonna go with Clink. Sorry, Pop, but I think Marim will be partnering with Clink today. It's okay, I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. No, I say that's a face. Bizzed. Tissue, I hardly know you. Clank shudders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island, and it takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. You see, obviously, octopus is weird. I don't know what that is. Grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy, because everyone loves grandma's recipes, and potatoes and gravy are very popular. It's always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like these are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. No. No, maybe we'll be co-chefs and friends, but, personally, I don't think I want to be with Colonel Sanders. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? Oh no, jeez, Van. Well, I'm over here crushing Ryan's dream. We're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That's the deal, remember? Oh, he's crying now. Van's so underappreciated. Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into the boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ash. So Van, are we working in a classroom instead of do it now? Actually, no, it looked like Ryan was struggling, so he offered to give him a hand. You know how it is. These young amateurs should need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get a pass up to my level. Ha, doubt it. Look at that disgust look. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubt whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to create worthy admiration. After all, your fighting was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might have been a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned yourself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a spy and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backing here before things get ugly. She's not very good at that, but Colonel Sanders, I feel like, got a good comeback. I'm going to learn to express myself by my cuisine, not pick with primitive. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I choose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chooses me, isn't that right? The businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Ryan as my partner for this activity, and I'll stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Ryan's name for fan or their loyalty. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles and hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those two corgis in their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that intentional moment you had been cooking on Isla Violet. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy matte texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I don't know, Jason, what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy bowl, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The result looks spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds out a spork to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Okay, Colonel, getting a little weird now, okay? A little sexual, not gonna lie. Creep me out. Your eyes lock. This moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage, without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid beautiful face. No, Colonel's crying. You just wasted the food. Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the delicious mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it is delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there. We do not waste food in the room cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'll both be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have potato face? And Van rushes back over a covered dish in his hands. Mashed potatoes with gravy, but then it's just a few minutes of a full meal. It's one of my specialties. Braised tentacle of octopus in my chili saltwater sauce, played on the battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef's ancestors. You ignore me for too long. This ends now, and is rushed by him. The unexpected student rushes up to him and is provided with so much fish right off the plate. Oh no. Octopus was rushed may have turned the process. The results will be toxic. It has been eaten. It killed him? Oh, he's fine. I'm not sure the professors have enough. Yeah, they just got poisoned. That's shocking. Hello, I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. Sorry you had to go through that. Please let me walk you home. What, like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel. The guy just died, and you offered to walk me home. And it started because of them, but I'm the one who flung the potatoes. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Actually, no, it's kind of calming and nice. Good music, too. Can I buy the soundtrack on iTunes? Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today? Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't realize I was making them. That's why you were great, because you didn't even realize. You just knew. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. No! Okay, this is getting weird now. I don't know how I feel about this game. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Ryan? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there! Van, there's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I'd be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts. Let our souls make grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Ooh. Hey, no. You. Shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Were you forgetting that you literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Whoa, Spork Monsters here to fight a hero. Whoa. What? Okay, let's first trip later. What? High Vegas read me this out game delayed my daughter down, connected with another ship on an emotional level. Be afraid, be very afraid of me because I'm a monster, see? It's rhyming on purpose, it was just a coincidence. But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What? Go to the defense. Go to the defense. Hot gravy, you take 1 damage. Kind of like the defense. Attack! Cook with love. Spark Monster won't forget this. Focuses their matched mind and draws an energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Gotta attack him one more time. Take him down. Cook with love is 1 damage. Spark Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to run, but they go on the attack more. Ultra, you cancel. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. How do you defend then? Buff up. I need to get myself more powerful so I can finish him before he takes me down. Though I control this much buffness, you start to feel bloated and quite frankly a little gassy. Better attack sooner, you're likely to explode. You decide to go on the attack. Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. Squeezing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who he's going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spark Monster goes for its ultimate attack, rounded edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy with that. Pyro punch! Power punch. This is great. I want to see this as a show. Pyro punch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me! And injured Spork Monsters spew steam into the night. Spare this wretched beast. You managed to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this nearly beast long enough that you realize he's still living creature with pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. Of course, get this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said. The Spork Monster sort of off in the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook. It's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it is Borko. Borko, that name sounds tragically familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from the battle buzz, you realize that your final attack left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. Must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You fear your covers being pulled up over you as you get tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams... Instructing your... What? Okay, this is weird now. I don't like this. It's a little cuckoo. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or pre-emotions? You lie on bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really used blank. And then there was the secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? Probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Well, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might like Clank. Like him? Like? I know it sounds just moving too fast, but there's something about him I like him. Well, remember I introduced you. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Do you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? But that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he voted prom king at a school he didn't even go, and was also the convertible that he himself rode in the front of the homecoming parade. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooked your language translation here. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School, Academy of Learning, you're a thing now. Definitely connected. What is this? Oh god. Yeah, you guys can expect after the fact review when this is complete. Sure you did. You're great. Wow, he began to you, I guess. Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is for real. What? Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? However, you don't tell her that you know a second ingredient too, which you discovered on your own. You best see. Don't tell her what it is. That'd be horrible. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from a super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Marin, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with some and brought them home. He was so nice he even met with me at the gateway nightlife. Later, when I cooked with him, a very strange feeling came over me. The flavor was unlike anything I've ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both shared an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, like pen pals. He said he would know more about new spices. I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. But please, it'd mean the world to me, and no one has to know it came from you. No, stop. Make up a fake ingredient. I'm not gonna snitch on the Colonel. It was I who knew it. I know it sounds like some kind of witch potion, but what can you do? I have knew. Wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in, cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel He camps on a horse? I admire his majestic glory. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without even acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish, and then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You're so struck with the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have. What a horse beaut you have. Dang it, that's what I had just said. Being a good friend, Marim attempts to cover for you. Oh, Ryan here just gets really nervous around people they like. What? This is not helping. They got food poisoning her up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile to say situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. In fact, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Marim to follow. When you're in the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes, bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients, bad. Summoning it. What? Why is this in the game? I'm concerned now. This has got some Doki Doki feels. You try and get a peek over at Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Oh there, little one, not sure you're ready to handle this. Why do you make me invent your own wax, honey? Act like you're not interested in there, but really try and get a closer look. Yeah. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he knows you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. And you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules. I'm not sure you'd make a good meal if I ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panche. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. No, you don't use evil. It's all about love and goodness for cooking. You finally get a look at what they're hiding and you instantly recognize it. It's a book like I see your camera says Pork Monster. No, it's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Ron and hides the book behind his back. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. The book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't just been citing the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing, hee. Before you can dig in any further, you've interrupted the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Clank, beep, beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls over Van Van's meaty foot. Watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. You don't do anything. Maybe. What do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language. Not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Recording!